Good evening, beautiful people. Good evening. How is everyone doing today? Pray that everyone is doing well. Welcome to Astute Queen Bee's Thoughts. I'm Astute Queen Bee, and this is my channel. We are the Royal Gladiators over here because we never give up. We never give up, and we never get in. I hope and pray that everyone is having a wonderful day. I hope the snow stopped wherever you're living, and if it hasn't stopped, please drive safely. Drive safely. Take your time. I know your people be wanting to rush to get home, but take your time. Because you can't rush nothing. Just know that. I'm going over, as I always say, January is Life Month. And it's even special month for me because it's my birthday month. But it is what it is. I'm going over chapter 17 and January 18th. Well, January 17th, January 18th. Hope that y'all enjoy them, and I'd appreciate it when you get halfway through or before you leave my queen. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and also hit your notification bells and put it on all so it'll let you know each time I upload a video or I go live. So, January 17th. Life will work for me when I realize I cannot break through until I have a breakdown. This was one of my favorite days because I understood it more than I should have understood it, but I understood. I hope y'all understand it as well. Each of us must face a moment in our lives called the breakdown moment. This is the time when you must stand toe to toe, eyeball to eyeball, with everything that you have tried desperately to avoid. In that moment, you will want to find a way around, over, under, or out of having to do what you are faced with doing. You will do anything, say anything to avoid having to go through what is facing you. You will want to run and hide. You will get weak, almost faint. You will believe you are going to be sick. You won't be. What you will be is on your way to greatness. In the breakdown moments, the very thing that you have festered, resisted, denied, will stand before you, shaking its finger in your face and sticking its tongue out at you. It will show you things about yourself that you refuse to see or acknowledge. It will tease you, taunt you, push you, pull you to the verge of a breakdown. In fact, that is its purpose. In the breakdown moments, your defenses break down. Your your fantasies shatter. Your excuses fail. Your resistance erodes. In that moment, when there is nothing standing between you and the thing you fear the most, you will be forced to step into your greatness because that is what life demands of you. Until today, you may have not realized that you are totally able, perfectly prepared, fully capable of doing the very thing you have convinced yourself you could not do. Just for today, be devoted to doing just one thing that will help you convince you. Today, I'm devoted to stepping into my greatness. Excuse me. Now, the reason why I say this day always gets me, and I always forget where it's at in the book, but when it hits me, it hits me. And this is because I have doubted myself with certain things. I've allowed other people to have me doubt myself. But it's like, don't do that. They don't know you. They don't know your heart. They don't know your spirit. They don't know none of that. All they think is what they assume of you, and y'all know what assuming means. So as I sit here today, I refuse to let I went through my breakdown. Now it's my time to break through into doing all the powerful and beautiful things that I have planned for my life. For my second part of life, I'm going to make sure that I do everything that I decided I wanted to do from the rip. But the devil blocked my way for a little bit. But now it's time for me to tell the devil is a lie to its face, and continue to grow and do the things that I want to do for my life, not because somebody else tried to tell me that's what I need to do for my life. When you have a breakdown, it is your passageway to a breakthrough. Because once you break down and you sit in that mess, your mind will be all over the place. So when you go to a point of a breakdown, I need you to sit still and write those things down because so many things will be turning in your head all at once. I don't care if it's a word, I don't care if it's a phrase, write it down. Because I promise you, it will make so much sense later. That's what I had to do before, and I know what I need to do now. So, hope y'all enjoyed that one. Now we're going to January 18th. Life will work for me when I realize I am the light of the world. Please be advised that there will be a situation where you do and give your best, your all, with the best intentions, and what you get in return is crap. What I tell y'all? Pure dong. At first, you will get angry. You will be angry with yourself and then angry with everyone else. You will be angry because other people do not understand or appreciate you and why you are angry. Eventually, the anger will get in the way of confusion. This will be what is wrong. What did I do wrong? Kind of confusion. The kind that eats away at your heart, mind, and spirit. The kind that makes you feel stupid and valueless and worthless. You will stay confused until doubt sets in. When that happens, you will question your motives for trying to be a decent human being. Been there, done that. Then you will get numb. You will get numb. You will numb yourself to the anger, confusion, self doubt, and self judgment. At this point, you will probably swear that you will never be hurt or disappointed again. Of course, you won't mean it. You can't mean it because you are the light of the world. When you are the light of the world, you cannot complain about the darkness. The only thing you can do is shine. You must shine bright in everything you do, in every place you go. That's your job. When you are the light, you must realize that without the darkness, you would have no meaning. You must also understand that just because there is a darkness does not mean you are not doing what you are supposed to do. Until today, you may have believed that the light must come to you. You may have complained about the darkness around you and how it seems that you are the only one trying to make the darkness brighter. Just for today, be devoted to being the light. Give yourself without the expectation of receiving light or recognizing or rewarding rewards in return. Excuse me. Today I'm devoted to shining my light without complaining about the darkness. Now, we all complain, but then there's has to come to a point in the middle of your madness that's going on around you that you have to stop complaining and put in the work to make things not be so foul in your life. Why I say it? Because I know it. Been there, done that. Only had 2 real bad experiences with being out of work. And being out of work right now is driving me crazy. But it is what it is. And I just know there's a reason for it. I may not know the answer to it, but I know it's a reason for it because God made it so. Because as we all know, God makes sure He knows what goes on in everybody's life. He knows what's going on, what's going to happen to you in your life before you were even born. So now it's time for you to dig in deep. If you want something in your life, something that's going to bring joy to your life, something that's going to give you an extra boost of energy to move towards your dreams, do it. But never think that you're alone because you're not. God got your back. Know that. If you are doing the things that God asked you to do and you're confused and just befuddled is one of my favorite words. Sit down and have a conversation with him and ask him, what am I doing wrong? He'll let you know what you're doing wrong. You might not even be doing nothing wrong at all. It just may, again, mean that's just what you have to go through to get to the other side. So never take a failure, not even a failure, a bump in the road as a failure. Never take a bump in the road as you made a mistake, because it don't always mean you made a mistake. It's just that you gave too much of yourself to people that didn't respect, honor, or understand you. To people that didn't deserve your kindness or your extra hard work that you've done for them. Excuse me. So take action. Write down those things. If your mind is running in a cyclone, write down the thoughts that are in your mind. Every time, I don't care if it's like I said, I don't care if it's a thought or a phase, write it down because I promise you, by the time you finish writing and you sit still and be quiet, read over that paper and it'll give you the answers you need because it's not your thoughts. It's what God's telling you. That's why you got to sit in silence. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I would appreciate if you hit the like button on your way out if you have not hit it on your way in. I would appreciate if everyone will continue to pray for one another because we all need prayer. We need a prayer circle around each and every one of us because there's too much going on in the world and too much chaos and havoc. And we know God is not the author of confusion or chaos. The devil and his spawns are very busy. So we got to stand up against that and put a block on that. Hold people accountable for their actions, especially when they dead ass wrong. But make sure you don't put yourself in the crossfires for a person that does not understand what they're going through and why they're going through it. Because sometimes the things they have done to people, it's just their karma coming back to bite them in the ass. And some people need to meet their karma. And with that being said, my beautiful people, have a blessed evening. It's Astute Queen Bee out.